When you see folks doing all of this with their hands on, with materials locally, and the joy and connectivity, like, it's hard to argue with why we are doing anything else. We are facing unprecedented and quite catastrophic climate and social risk from the way in which we have interacted with our use of materials, with our use of resources, with the way we relate to the land and each other.
Currently, across the construction industry, we're really heavily reliant on imported materials, synthetic materials. We sort of accumulate lots of different types of waste and hazardous wastes, things that are, irritant to us when we work with them.
Like, that story of constraint and challenge and crisis should be taken incredibly seriously, but it shouldn't be something that makes us cower. Actually, it should be something that unlocks the unlimited human and more than human imagination.
Natural materials are so beautiful, they're so tactile, and they give that feeling when you're in nature and you just feel much calmer.
Earth building can, in the same breath, have people who are barefoot, stomping in cob and slapping earth onto walls with their hands, right there alongside more industrialised and refined processes that are speaking to the mainstream.
So my vision for earth building is to get the knowledge out that this beautiful, abundant material can be used to make truly healthy homes that are non-toxic, that are vapor open, that create wonderful living environments for humans to thrive. We can manage the moisture levels, we can regulate the humidity, we can create beautiful indoor living spaces.
These materials have got much lower embodied carbon in the way that they're produced and also in the way that the building behaves over time.
This is basically the straw clay block fire test to make a mix which does not catch fire.
We've seen all of these passionate people, and it's only really by working together that we're going to see the changes in education, in building, in construction, and the wider industry that we really want to see.
What does this look like if we brought natural materials and training spaces into cities, into our towns?
I'd love to see it, kids doing it at schools, all schools, not just, the mainstream education, planting the seed right at a young age, for the kids at school now, doing the GCSEs and A-levels, a way of teaching about sustainability without putting people in front of plastic TVs surrounded by plastic.
I really think the way you bring about change in the future is that you speak to them directly. So bringing the younger generations in, educating them on this. For me at least, I view sustainable natural earth building as the norm. Concrete constructions might seem a bit more alien to me. I'm more able to think about how I can use different alternative sustainable materials.
The visions are basically all there. We've got multiple people who've worked on curriculums. Some of them are available publicly, and there's a real demand to kind of bring those into one place and offer, let's say, a natural building foundation course.
When you've got a group like EBUKI, you can develop the European Vocational Education Training. It allowed then the National Occupational Standard to follow suit. From there, we can take that into the universities, and we've got a university network.
Everyone's kind of asking for the same thing, so we're all looking for places for that community at the really kind of broader kind of UK and beyond level, and then those kind of micro communities where we're actually able to kind of get together physically and practice things.
What you're seeing here is grassroots stuff happening, but honestly, at the top level in government and policy, we have got so far to go.
We need to start the change not from the next generation, but from the generation who are pulling the strings right now.
I guess the thing that's hard for us and hard for everyone is the ability for the system to imagine practices beyond the ones that we're currently entrenched in.
We might individually be a set of smaller organisations, sole traders, small businesses, but collectively we're actually a movement.
One of the things about EBUKI is that it's a group of individuals, small companies, larger companies, and none of them has the capacity to to deal with policy at an individual level. We're in a world driven by policy, driven by companies and products with test results that are paid for by commerce, by selling those things. We don't have that capacity. So as an organisation, we have to work together to fill in a lot of those gaps. When you've got a group of different people working with a different set of experiences, you can then have a discussion about policy and you can start to implement things.